There are calls for investigations and prosecution of the former director of Keta Port, who also served as acting chief executive officer of the Tema shipyard. The calls stem from details in the Auditor General's report, which cites him for paying $500,000 to the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority as rent under questionable circumstances in 2024. James Aveji has details from the Public Accounts Committee hearing in the following report.
According to the Auditor General's report, the PSC Tema shipyard owed its landlord, the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, $6.68 million as rent accumulation from 1997 to 2024, part of which the former CEO of the shipyard, who also doubled as director of the controversial Keta Port, used $500,000 of the company's money to pay part of in 2024. But the auditors flagged the payment on grounds that there are no available documents backing the so-called landlord-tenant agreement between the two entities. This is why a member of the committee, Eric Edemagbana, is calling for further investigation and retrieval of the money.
I think that these are serious issues, because if a staff on secondment from GPHA is the one making the payments back to GPHA, there are also issues of conflict of interest. The same person was acting as chief executive officer for the non-existent Keta Port. And these are very serious issues that I think we need to get into the issues and get him to answer. What documents inform the payment, and if possible, if there is any wrongdoing on the part of any individual, the person needs to be punished for it.
Managers of the shipyard have promised to go look further into the matter. Meanwhile, the company has also been cited for inability to enforce a 2023 court judgment to retrieve some $470,000 from some 6 shipping defaulting companies. When the Volta Lake Transport Company appeared before the committee, Acting Managing Director Angela Oforiwa Aloute explained why they are unable to fix the ferry in Afram Plains, which broke down.
We are unable to find the parts at times. Most often you have to go and mend. I mean, it's been a hassle. Even those vessels currently are all running on one engine, one genset. We really need help, as the minister said. So this is why our operational cost is very high.
The Transport Minister, Bukari Nikpe, however, promised that a challenge will be addressed.
Our correspondent to all the agents that supply experts, they are telling us that they are on daily basis in search. And I want to say that if we get it today, we will not waste time in keeping those vessels docked at the lakes. We will get it repaired and it will start functioning again. The difficulty is how to get the parts.
Chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee, Abina Osiasari, explained why some ministries like the Agric Ministry couldn't appear before the committee despite early advertisement.
One has to do with the Ministry of Agric. The minister was there for a while and had an engagement, and so he had to leave. And you know, with these things, you will need the policy maker to be there in addition to the technical people. And then the other one are bits of other reports that we ought to complete. But certainly we will complete those 2 reports and clear those reports out of the way. For the others, we'll have to do it outside Accra.
Today's sitting brings to an end the 2-day hearing of the Public Accounts Committee here in Parliament, but the committee will proceed to do the regional hearings across the country, and the final report will be presented before Parliament when the House resumes in the next few weeks. For ministries like Energy, Agric and others were built to appear before the committee, but were not able to. The understanding we get is that they will be presenting a written response to the committee on their infractions. From the Public Accounts Committee here in Parliament, I am James Aveji for Joy News.